Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to this video. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about knowing your limits. Now this is something that's insanely important, and I've had to learn the hard way actually a couple times. So I'll get into those stories a little bit later in the video. But first, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Jacob Estep, and this is a channel about photography and media creation. Whether it be photo, video, or anything in between, I love it, I cover it, and this is where you want to be. So go ahead and like and subscribe if you like that kind of content, or wait until the end to see if you actually do. I can't tell you what to do, but let's go. Alrighty, let's get into it. So if I've said it once, I've said it a million times, but it's still pertinent, so that's why I keep telling it. I've been on social media and in the social media business, for lack of a better term, for around 6 years now. I've seen a lot, I've done a lot, and I've burned out a lot. So I'm here to tell you some ways you can help yourself from burning out so you don't feel like a washed up creator like I have for the past 3 years. So fun. Let's get into today's video. So, as I've been creating, I have learned a lot about how to pace myself and how not to pace myself. And I've come up with a couple key areas. These areas are not overcommitting, planning ahead, having fun, and not letting others determine where we go with our content. Now this last one may seem very obstinate, but I assure you, you'll see what I mean in a minute. Alright, so right off the bat, it is so easy to become obsessed with the draw of social media and the supposed fame that comes along with it. But what about all the other things that come along with it too? To quote the meme, I've won, but at what cost? We can lose so much yearning and striving after this fame. We can lose sleep, we can lose friends, we can lose family, we can lose money, we can lose job opportunities, we can lose our lives sometimes, whether literally or just figuratively. We lose the life around us as time is flying by and we keep searching and yearning for this higher calling on the social media platforms. When I started music back in the spring of 2016, I was an instant success, according to my own standards. My streams skyrocketed. Followers were pouring in by the hundreds like every 2 days. I was at my peak. But what came with that? Well, a lot. While it was fun, it was amazing, I felt like I had purpose, something else came, and it wasn't fun. It was the feeling that I had to keep up this persona. I had to keep up this constant push to upload content, create content, go, 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 go. This constant, never-ending cycle of become inspired, create, publish, get the views, and then back to the starting point over and over and over, never ending. And so I wore myself out. If I wasn't doing school or something at home, I was working 24/7 whenever I could. Now that may sound a little redundant, but you know what I mean. It never ended, and I was so worn out. I was so dead. And so by the time I started actually becoming irrelevant again, it was because I had been creating so much content constantly. My quality had gone from here to here and was still it was still sinking. Because I was worried about the number, I was worried about quantity over quality, and that's something you can't do as a content creator. I needed a break. I got it. But it was a break from a collapse of fatigue, which is not how you want your breaks to be. You want your breaks to be a time of feeling fine, like you can keep creating, but you're taking a break to go out and become inspired even further. And so for me, my only break was because I was so fatigued. That's not how you want these things to happen. So, with all that being said, how can you help yourself from burning out, becoming irrelevant, overexerting yourself, whole 9 yards, all the negative stuff? Well, there's a couple different ways. And we're going to start with not overstretching yourself. Don't join every single social media and try and post nonstop. First of all, nobody can do it. Nobody does do it. It's impossible. And if there's a company, it's because they have a team, like a team for each individual platform, and it's just all getting posted at the same time. No one person can post on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Vimeo, and every other platform in the world. It's impossible. No one can do it every single day. So don't overexert yourself. Start small. As you get better, get bigger. Grow your platforms, add more platforms in maybe, make it a big announcement because people love that kind of hype, and just grow incrementally. That's so key. Create a loose posting schedule. While this may sound weird, I assure you, you'll understand in a minute. So, a lot of people are like, hey, new videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But what happens if life gets in the way? Then people are like, what the heck, where's my content? And either A, you'll get bashed on social media, or people will just start leaving because, oh no, like, he didn't put a video, he must have stopped. And they'll start wondering what happened, especially if that starts happening. So for me, I would lean more in the ballpark of don't say when you're going to post. Just post, but keep a schedule on your end. So for me, like this next year, when my whole new thing starts, it's going to be videos like this on Mondays and Fridays, slideshows on music on Tuesdays, slideshows on Wednesdays, and then stock footage on Thursdays. So create a schedule on your end that the rest of the world doesn't need to know. They may pick up on it eventually, but it gives you the time to take a break if you need to without breaking the schedule. And that's something that's very important, is to build in this work time around your crazy life already. Next one, don't be so extravagant in the beginning. You don't need to be recording on a Red Komodo Dragon 8K. You don't need to be using $1,000 software. You don't need to have 9,000 graphics. You don't need to even have 500 audio tracks. It's okay to take your phone, set it in front of you, record, edit on iMovie, and upload. That's okay. That's how so many people start. You don't have to have an Adobe subscription. You don't have to have a subscription to Artlist or Epidemic Sound. You don't have to have a $7 million computer. You can start on a phone and do it all on the phone and upload. That's okay. I will say, if you want, I would start with good thumbnails. So something like Adobe Spark, which is free to use online, check them out. Because then you can have a good thumbnail and then they'll see you're a beginner. And then as you grow again, then you can upgrade. Then you can upgrade to a mirrorless camera. Then you can upgrade to maybe a cinema camera. Then you can upgrade your audio. Then you can upgrade your editing. Then you can add graphics and background audio and voiceovers and B-roll and C-roll and Elemental P-roll and all these other things you can add. Then you can start adding the jokes, and you can start adding the comedy and the comedy relief and just like all these things as you keep growing and getting more experience. As you become better at talking to cameras and you get better at editing, it becomes so much easier. And then you just grow. And people love watching this growth. It may sound weird to say, but people love watching you grow. If you try and start here, but then your content goes here, people think you're slacking off and not trying hard. But if your content goes here and that by the end of the year it's here, people are like, wow, this person's really grown. And that's cool to see. That's fun to watch. So start low and then build. Grow your skills, build your content. Grow your skills, build your content. I think that's a really good tagline. Grow your skills and then build your content. Because, like, I know I said that 3 times, but think about it. You start, then you learn a new skill, whether it's on Skillshare or YouTube. Not sponsored by Skillshare, by the way, sadly. Hey, Skillshare, reach out. And then you apply that, and then you learn something else, and you apply that, and you learn something else, and apply that, and you just keep growing incrementally, as opposed to trying to have like all the fanciest equipment, not knowing how to use it, and trying to start here, but winding up down here. So yeah, start small, grow big. Have fun. Social media, video creating, photography, it's all supposed to be fun. So incorporate that stuff professionally. Don't be goofy, but it's okay to have jokes. Throw the jokes in, like eggs on a wall, but then it's yolks, not jokes. That was really dumb. Have these jokes, have these funny areas, and that's okay, but stay professional. Don't be goofy. Professionalism and humor, not goofy and stupid. There is a difference. Be sure you know it. Have a life outside social media, whether it be friends, dates, family, going to the movies. All this stuff is important, as it's good for the human, but also it helps inspire you to create more content, because you'll go out, you'll see something, you'll go on a date with the cute girl, the cute guy, and you're like, you know what, that's a really pretty mountain. And you'll be on a walk, and you're like, hey, let's take a picture here. You take it, and you're like, man, I really wish I took more pictures of mountains. Granted, the girl I like isn't in front of it in every picture, but I like that mountain, or the guy, or whatever. have a life. It's so important. And you'll see your inspiration growing and maturing, and you'll see your passion growing and maturing. You'll see your skills growing and maturing. You'll see what you actually like versus what you don't, and what you used to like and what you will like, changing and growing and grafting into one human that is you. Don't let others dictate what you do. Sure, they may know you better, but you also know where you want to go, and nothing that's as hard as content creating is easy to pursue. And so that means the long nights. That means the hours and hours and hours poured into editing videos. And that's fine. But other people around you won't want to see that. They'll see you struggling and they'll be like, hey, take a break. It's okay to take a break. It is. But also know your goal, and if taking a break isn't going to get you there, then don't take the break. You can take a break when the video edit's done or while it's rendering. You don't need to take a break right now. It's okay to grind and work and be exhausted and be tired and not have inspiration right now and be late for bed and stay up late, because the inspiration will come and the breaks will come. Take breaks, but don't take a break just because, oh, I can't think right now. Push through it. You'll find ways to think, believe me. It's hard, but it'll happen. We all have our own lives. Live your life, don't let others dictate it. Listen to their advice, don't let them dictate what you do. If you enjoyed this video, which I really hope you did, be sure to hit that like button, or don't. I can't tell you what to do. And if you don't like it, well, the other button seems to work too, even though it doesn't say how many now, which is stupid. If you really like this content, you like some of my other content, you're looking forward to my 80 other videos that are uploaded and ready to go. Actually, it's more like 30. Starting in January, subscribe and turn on post notifications so you won't miss when any of those videos go live. I look forward to keep creating more of this content, so follow me on my social media where I update and keep everyone in the loop there. My website is also below if you want to check out some of my work, or maybe even consider purchasing some of it because it is for sale. If you enjoyed this video, which I really hope you did, check out some of my other videos, like one on a professional looking dorm YouTube setup if you're in college, or maybe my one on, which one was it? It was on being productive and learning how to inspire yourself. Those videos here, I think, if I can get them there, we'll see. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Catch you in the next one. Peace.